I say that, the tide turns.
Knockdown activate. That was disgusting.
Yeah, catches the slide out. The slide is invincible to the strikes, but yeah, it's easy to bait out if you know it. And at the beginning of the round, Jesus had control of it, but
going to Sun City? No, not just yet. Back to your turn. Hits him with the fierce again. Wake up. There you go.
Alright, goes with the
fuzzy.
Yep. Instant overhead closes it out, gets a 2-0.
Colleen wins.
Jesus is kind of running short on answers here. As he told me, he always gets 3-0'd by Neon in tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's always a 3-0?
Always a 3-0.
Well, that means they always beat in winners finals then.
Usually, yeah. Depending on who else is there.
Sets him up.
Just pile it on the pressure, yep. Anti-air, but I mean, anti-air doesn't do a lot to deter Colleen from just walking at him. Where's the meter, but it just feels kind of like Jesus is kind of flailing around trying to find anything to stick.
Trying to maneuver around these ice blocks.
Alright.
Gets a knockdown.
He has if he has a life lead, he has poison apply. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't go in too hard and lose.
You don't want to get hit with that fierce.
Alright. Yeah, kind of jukes his anti-air with the little flight. Gets the crouch short. Gotta be careful though, because when she has that V-trigger loaded up, anything can happen.
Oh yeah. Ooh, jumping heavy.
Yeah, tries to punish the slide, but not quite worth it. Not quite in time.
Good punish.
Alright.
Oh, parry.
Alright, catches Jesus pressing buttons, yeah. And so you see a lot of these rounds, they start out pretty decent for Jesus, but eventually he just kind of loses it all. Just like one moment.
I think he needs to slow it down a lot more.
Alright, that's punishable. Yeah, tries to jump out, has an ice cube waiting for him in the sky.
Parry again.
Yeah, at this point, Neon pretty much just has a huge lead on Jesus.
Can you even block that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god.
It's not like an overhead or anything. It's just, yeah, the ice cube just keeps him in place.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And so, yeah, he's just too antsy to move, so. So, history repeats itself. Stuck in an eternal loop of 3-0s. Jesus goes down to the loser's bracket to fight, I believe, Bates in loser's final, so. If y'all were gonna do top 3 Street Fighter, why did you put him down for Soul Calibur?
Alright.
So we gotta wait for our losers finals opponent, Bates, to jump in.
Always waiting on Bates.
Yep.
This motherfucker played way too many video games.
So what you think of that match, man?
Pretty one-sided. Pretty one-sided. Looking like Neon. Neon's looking pretty strong. I'm interested to see what he'll do against Bates' Balrog if he runs into him.
So yeah, wait for Soul Calibur royalty over here to finish this match.
Is that Leon and Hutch? Oh, I don't know. We've never seen that.
Quickly on the scene!
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Vaughn wins.
Is this losers finals?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Looks like we finally got our base off of Soul Calibur. We about to play our losers finals match.
Now that's the bracket of alternative success. Hey man, if I gotta run everything over here, I'm calling it what I want. Yeah, we finally got Bates to stop playing Soul Calibur, stop playing Tekken. Got him out of the 3D realm. Back to where he belongs, even though he's sitting over here claiming the FGCJesus that he does not play this game. But you gotta figure out how to make it work right now because he's about to get baptized.
So Jesus had a little bit of time to cool off after that 3-0 Leon gave him.
Round
Both of
one.
them are kind of playing on tilt right now if you think about it, because I mean, Jesus, like you said, just got cleaned up by Neon. Bates just got cleaned up by Pain by the Soul Calibur. He literally got crushed at the end of it.
Well, things are going in FGC's favor, FGC Jesus' favor right now.
Oh yeah.
Nice little corner push, nice little confirm.
What's it looking for a view? This one in the setup. Beefy is the jump in. Can't really get anything from it.
Fooly jump keeps him from punishing that dash punch, but we still in there.
But someone pointed out that Bates already used 2 V reversals, so he's probably gonna have to make an honest game out of this, especially with 3 no V triggers.
He's not gonna have enough time to build that for sure.
He might not need. He's not even gonna get a chance. Got caught. I think he was trying to do turnaround punch around the throw or something like that. The more house high step, the roundhouse taking the first round.
Bates just looking for that crush counter.
Yeah, that's the sign of somebody who doesn't really play the game. Let me just throw my cross counter button out there and see if it doesn't work for me. Armor as well. But he gets so low.
Alright,
BD wasn't ready for anything. Didn't have anything behind it.
Chasing down Bates, trying to get that life lead back. That push that quarter.
The classic.
Alright, FGC Jesus still piling it on. Oh! Yeah, this is that last in here.
I know, it's the one he needed too.
Final round.
And he kind of just laughs it off though. Like he knows that it's something that should have happened. He shouldn't be here in round 3, but it be like that sometimes. Nice. Bro, did you see what I hit?
I did. that was like the most confident of any years.
Like, I question if that really should have worked out for him, but it hasn't done a whole lot for Bates because he still finds himself stunned.
That should be it.
Yeah.
Alright, game 1 going to Jesus.
Fun win.
Right, Bates rolling right back into it.
Fight.
I mean, he's not going too far. It's not like he really plays any other character here. I mean, he technically has a McGooly, but he don't play the game, so we haven't seen McGooly in forever.
Fair enough. He still could have took a moment though if he wanted. Alright. See a little bit of a repeat from the last game. Bates kind of teeing off, and then Jesus kind of shoving him into the corner with these long block strings.
Real talk, I think Jesus is kind of rattled with the family reunion behind him because it is kind of loud. Wait for the tap. Ooh! Yeah, he couldn't do anything after that activation. Kind of unfortunate for him, but the good thing is he again got another V-game off of base with a neutral. Neutral jump strong.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, there's a Jesus classic that we know.
Yeah, I think it's kind of odd that Bates is able to tap that. Reel him back forward and everything, but yeah, that's not fast enough for a whip punish right there.
Alright, stops the flight with a Yang rush punch.
There it is. A little too slow on the call. It just takes the mix. I really wanted him to put him all the way in the corner before he went anything, but he thought he was gonna find some magic with the reset. But the one getting reset was him. Who knew? Jesus was ready.
Nice little
Jesus,
mix
he's
off
on.
the points.
Final round.
Alright, 1 up on the rounds. Yeah, Mason is not really contesting the coward crouches very much. Alright.
I think if he knew when they were coming, he'd be more attuned to it. But Jesus is using them, I don't want to say in awkward positions, but ones that are like really obnoxious for base. Like when he's looking for jumping, just anything where he's like kind of looking to hit him high, he's just not there. Gets the throw. And he's close to getting his V trigger again.
Now he needs a chance to use it, which he does not get.
It's looking pretty rough out here for Bates.
Yeah. I mean, Bates is getting his hits, but he's not able to take control of the overall match.
Round 1. Fight.
I don't think he's even had a good V trigger the whole time. Like, he's been using a lot of V reversals, but...
And even then, most of the V reversals haven't, like, hit the mark.
Right.
And he's already, again, like, just stood at the beginning of the round, essentially.
I don't think he's hit a button. One button he did hit got counter hit. I don't think he hit a button that entire round.
I don't believe so. So, takes that first round on the perfect, and things are looking bleak for Mr. Bates.
He really wants that Pierce. And that's like the most successful thing he's had, punching him out of flight, but again, like, he knocks him down, he gets on top of him, he doesn't really have any mix-up started, so it doesn't do anything for him. Just lets Jesus back to the feet and he goes back to swimming away. But okay, slides him down with the overhead.
Goes him out of slide.
Oh, yo, that's so big. Missing it in the corner as well.
I finally got that V-trigger off. Let's see if he can cash it out.
Too eager. Way too eager.
Yeah, you gotta, he cracked it at the end. Jesus takes a 3-0 and Neon stepping back to the plate for grand finals.
Huh?
So in winners finals there was a 3-0.
Right.
And we'll see once again Jesus has a chance to change history. To break the cycle.
I'm thinking Jesus is gonna get a couple of games this time around. You better. You've been sitting down, so hopefully you don't have as many drops. You better. Get this fixed up, man. So you saying he's a drunken master? I'll take a cold.
It seems to be getting
Back to back. I'm good.
How about the double of points?
I'm good. Appreciate it.
But here we go. Reboot April Grand Finals. FGC Jesus trying to see how far he gets onto the leaderboard. Neon trying to see if he can take, I believe this will be, I think this will put him in the lead.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Fight.
But here we go.
Starts things out with the big jump in. Not what Jesus wanted to end that 3-0 streak. And so, like, unlike before with Bates, where those fierces were whiffing quite a bit, you see Neon's able to push a button and properly whip punish them.
Yeah.
I think that tends to be Jesus' weakness, is people who are pretty alert to his sweeping habits, to his over-reliance to piercing crowd couch outside of the ranges. It weakens his game. And the sleeve as well.
It doesn't help when you run into the stop side of a counter. But good defense. Only got tagged with a counter hit so far and a roundhouse. And we wanted to sweep. There it is. Fierce as well when he's ready for the counter.
Okay. Neon was looking for the counter. Yeah, those are not safe.
He was looking for the confirm. That was reminiscent to Winter Finals, where he had a lot of confirms and they just didn't make it to the end of the line. That one comes back to bite him, going the way of Neon, and that's the first nail in the coffin here in Grant.
Colleen wins.
So we start things off with a nice 1-0.
And you know the thing that really makes me sad? It's not the fact that he got the one, but the fact that he has an entire cheering section back there. Neon don't need that.
All right. Yeah, he kind of catches on to. They two have played each other enough. You can just kind of see where Neon just knows Jesus.
Casually stepping back in the neutral. And that's the side of having a lot of experience in the match, of knowing the exact brains of the heart. The Georgia skates. Only 2 men are allowed to wear them around here. And the other one is holding it down in top 8 in New Jersey.
Backs away from the L, but yeah, a little too hard of a retreat there. Catches him out of Fog's floaty jump.
I really think that would have caught anybody. That just looked like a setup for Neon, like just fully prepared for a jump away. Okay. A little slow on the draw, baked off the counter, but Neon still trying to get an equalize, finds another jump. Wasn't ready for the EX dash.
He was ready for the anti-air, that one there. This is sweet.
And the hail. Skate. You know what's coming. You know what's coming, but the question is, are you ready? Yo, I just thought of something.
What's that?
Choline for Flex DLC. Alright.
I mean, that's pretty much what she's doing. Alright, Jesus trying to back up, trying to recollect himself. But all he finds is a fierce instead. 2-0.
And I can feel the frustration coming out of Jesus as well. Because that's one of the ones where he could have put a buffer behind it. Like, he couldn't have confirmed the strong itself, but if he would have did a buffer, assuming that the only way it hits is if it covers the space, we'd be in a different scenario.
Alright. Back dashes to see anything, but nothing's there. Yeah, there we go. Jesus, as much as I mentioned that sweep, he's pretty accurate with it when he wants to be.
Right. Here's the back throw. A lot of pressing buttons and a stun. Okay. Aye.
All that, yeah. Neon steals back momentum with a jab. Chases a little too hard, gets runs into the cower crouch kick. He got around on the board.
Good old stutter. And he sold that so well. It's not like he sat there and waited. He stood up just to make him believe that maybe a throw was coming. And we've seen that quite a few times, but that's really peculiar that he wasn't ready for that counter specifically.
Chad just goes ahead, tosses him right back in the corner. Finds something this time with the back dash. Yeah.
Wanted too much fuzzy jump.
Instant overhead. Alright, tournament point for Neon.
But Jesus only needs one for the break, so he's not too far for getting out of this game. He's just got to put something together right now. And the first dashing roundhouse was kind of a big tell of how this could be panning out.
Alright. Jesus just getting those crush counters one after the other.
Yeah, you want a crush counter that's there. Bigger one with a confirm coming out of Neon. You know, I'm waiting for the empty jump low to come at some point because he's been getting lower and lower with his jumps from the setup. But Jesus, found the throw. On the flip side. And again, in a stun. Aye.
Alright, so the 3-0 streak has been broken. Jesus riding that heat from the previous set, perhaps. Who knows? But he got one on the board. 5 more to go.
We got to take them one game at a time, man.
Round 1. Fight.
And we're going to game 4.
Yeah, Jesus showing a little bit more patience. Trying to whittle down Neon.
We just need to make sure the confirms are there when we need them, and we'll be solid. That's kind of unfortunate for Neon. I kind of think, I don't want to just flat out say he's flustered. That's the easy thing to say. But there was no target combo there, and he still hit the V-trigger. That's like super uncharacteristic of him. No, but it's on the sleeves as well. Like, I would imagine that stand short could reach it.
I don't know. Maybe Jesus saw the secret to Neon.
Yo, is this the second coming?
Could be.
Didn't believe in the trade. And he thought he had some cover behind the Poison Cloud, and Neon informs him otherwise.
Yeah, just kind of brute forces his way in, and it ends up working out.
Catches him with a hand check. One more for the stun, and still staying on the top side. Tick throw. And that's a big throw because he's throwing him back to the corner.
This is the punish on the slide.
Okay. Dash and throw.
All right, tournament point once again for Neon. But Jesus looking good out there.
It is, Bo. I mean, we just saw this in the last game and he wasn't able to convert it, so.
Goes in hard with the sweep. Doesn't find anything this time.
Okay. From the coward crouch.
All right, jumps out of the corner.
Oh, really? Yeah, he ready. Not entirely ready.
All right, text and throw this time.
Okay. And the stun. And the stun.
All right, 2-2. One more for a bracket reset. Change in history, folks. Yo, could this be Jesus' Easter Sunday right here?
It could be. Now, my question is, if he pulls this off, does he get the $50, even though Terrence isn't here?
I don't know. We'll have to ask afterwards. All right.
Yeah, no matter what, he's got to be able to do it first. And Neon's coming out very strong in the beginning of Game 5. Finds the counter. What's the setup off the hail? Just takes the throw. Inching so close to the stun. That man just woke up with a roundhouse. Let's talk about that.
Hey, man.
All of this is from a wake-up roundhouse. Can't believe it. No force confirming. That was a late activation. So I really think he did that on reaction. Frosted, Silver Edge, and that puts Neon again on tournament point. But he hasn't been able to get the first two. 3 strikes and he's out.
Well, at very least, you got to play the next inning. All right, starting things out with the crush counter fierce.
Same side, wasn't a believer. He's ready and he gets back to the other side. Just hopscotch over each other back to the middle. And his placement on the counters have been so smart.
Kind of sees the habits of where Jesus tends to want to put his buttons. All right, both of the hells hit.
Yeah, they're pretty big. But he's still going to have another chance with the reset.
Just slides out of the corner there. Tries to get things started again with the V-trigger up.
Okay, keeps him alive. Because if that wouldn't have hit, that would have been the tournament.
Jesus is getting pretty antsy in 3-2. So our champion today is Neon, runner-up, FGCJesus, and in third place, BigBates from Data. So pretty much all three are hailing from Atlanta, taking the tournament. Neon is possibly in the leaderboard, top of the leaderboard now, so. We don't play second place here, only first. Yeah, go home. Go home.
Soul Copper players, get ready. Soul Copper players, get ready. Still in losers. Winners finals. Huh? Winners finals. Who's in winners finals? Talking about Tampa? I'm out. Tampa's still in SoCal.
SoCal? I think you go from
So it's me original.
This is Leon.
That's Jesus.
Praise.
Would you like some tissue? Yes, please.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Oh, Bates. 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 Hey. Don't give it tissue. Give me that. Bates.
Cam, you got this controller.
We can't actually stream it because it's internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for some Soul Calibur. We are going to have now, to finish the Reboot gaming, we're now going to have Soul Calibur top 3 featuring Leon and ThiccSmitty. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Siegfried.
I will end this nightmare.
Siegfried.
I will end this nightmare.
Raphael. Raphael.
You think you can win?
Blood, flesh, and souls are offered to the god.
Welcome! I shall grant you death. I've no time for you. Let's end this quickly.
Battle 1. Fight!
Stand aside.
The abyss bleed.
Out of my sight! Stand aside.
Battle 2. Fight!
The abyss bleed.
You guys just mute him. I don't. Yeah, you're muted. There, it's good.
Wow.
All right, there we go.
Well,
Hey, it be like that.
yeah. Okay. Raphael brought it back.
Quote unquote, he did. I mean, he went around, but it's still not looking good for him because his bar's flashing.
Yeah.
So, with the current state of guard bars, GIs, it's he can't block. He really can't block, and he better not think of any defensive option. Still has to look for 4B.
God.
And anytime you got his back to the wall, Smitty's thinking about it, so it's always got to be on your mind. Break attacking, he's looking for the GI, nothing home. So not only is he on the deck, in 2 decisions, yeah, it's red. Big 3B.
Oh, it's a wrap.
He could have took so much
he
more
done
from
a
that.
lot more damage than that. He said it doesn't matter. I'm gonna blow up my food and still finish my play.
I don't know about that. That could come back to haunt him. Especially since we're playing in Soul Charge. Yeah, he should have finished him when he had the chance. That was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Lethal hit on a whiff. On a whiffed vertical more specifically.
That he's making him take off his clothes. Oh my god. Oh my. The mix up. Make him guess. Oh my, so many guesses.
Didn't even give him a chance to play with Dark Legacy.
He didn't. He made him guess. He said you thought you played Siegfried, but really you're playing guess what?
It's not a fun game.
No. Raphael is really good about getting characters into that guessing game, boy.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to the woods? I think we're going to the woods. Yeah.
Okay. We're in the woods.
Put some walls on it. Is it really going to be a hindrance to Smitty?
Yeah.
For two reasons. One, he doesn't have the ring out game, which is obvious. But two, with the way he was playing in the last game, I kind of question if he has optimal wall combo. So, like, not going to be a good look for him at all.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to get the full 2-2B string out there. Leon tells him otherwise. With the reversal, yes.
Yeah.
And even if he can't cancel from it, he's still been very willing to use it.
So much damage in such a short amount of time.
But he's still got a lot of work cut out for him. One chop is a good start. And he just wants him to stand up so badly, but he's not looking for him on the ground. I like that Leon's doing that, just like letting him know that you have to look at some point in time.
And then he got up and got the quick victory for him.
Need some 2Ks, 2Bs, something. Yeah, this is where the confidence is starting to come in from Leon, just trying to see how Smitty wants to hang himself, quite literally.
Oh, let him wait.
No punish on that.
Oh, who are you poking at?
It's kind of interesting that he didn't have punish on prep KKB.
Wow.
Like when I'm thinking about it, it's so because they play a lot. There's nothing else to know about them. They play a lot, so they should be pretty familiar with each other. Go ahead, standard break attack, A+B,
Yeah.
cleaning them up.
In glorious fashion too.
That's a lot of information. Like all that time he was stepping, Smitty runs in and he does a vertical. And then even after stepping again, he comes in with another vertical. So he's not looking for him to step at all. Takes the meter away from him, so it's going to be really hard for him to make this comeback. But that's adaptation, because every time he's going for a 2-2B, he's done the whole string. But this time he pulled it, caught Leon stepping, but he's got to fight off the wall. AAB, he's ready for it. Doesn't fire from base.
Okay.
Still, again, looking for him to be there, but Leon is moving.
He moved. He got out of the way.
He just expects him to sit there in block, in crouch, not ready for him to be fleet-footed. And that's two.
What a man.
So what are we thinking about? Are we going back?
Welcome
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like I have
stage
to
of-
imagine we have to be going back. If nothing else, yeah, he needs another stage. Sadly, he gets another walled stage, but the benefit, or the good thing about this is that once he hits it 3 times, he'll get the ring out spec that he needs, but that's going to come like round 3, round 4. I think it'll be far too late in the set for him to really matter.
If he plays it right, he'll be able to capitalize, but we'll have to see how it goes. The way Leon's playing right now, he's being really mobile. He's making him second guess himself, so he's holding block a lot more often than he was before. And that's actually working in Leon's favor.
Not entirely sure he wanted the jump there. Getting caught out of the B. That's one of the walls down. And here we are in Dark Legacy. And I can't remember the lethal hit condition for that, but Smitty's the only one who needs to know right now, because that was a good start to his offense, but he's got to find his footing one more time. 6AA. I thought he could fire from base. From prep. And that didn't even combo, so he wasn't even holding his block or anything, just kind of gave up the round at that point. Yeah, he's got to be real mindful about that.
Stickham's over there is having a hard time getting in. Ooh, jabbed him. Ooh. Oh my God. Yeah.
And the thing that's so sad about all that is Smitty had the lead, so he didn't have to walk into Leon.
Yeah.
But it's just they're too familiar with playing with each other, and I guess Smitty's the one who was usually content to being the aggressor. Threw his lead away right there. Now he finds himself one round away of getting dropped down to the bracket of alternative success. Lethal hit again on the mid, on the vertical.
He is rushing in, and he should probably just play it safe for a little bit and let Raphael come in.
Well, now he has to because he's losing. That's the problem. But again, just looking for another mid. Wants too much damage, and he wants it now, and he's not finding anything. Wants far too much damage to the tune of using super. Yeah, you can pretty much see this is over at this point. Like, even with the guard bar, there's not a whole lot going to really be coming from it. Willingly gives it to him and everything, but he finishes the string, so not the most damaging thing ever, but okay.
He's trying to make some sort of effort to come back. Just needs one more poke to take.
Now Leon's just sitting aside at this point. Gonna use the clock. I like the idea. I like the idea because he wasn't gonna be able to block it in time. It's good old 6B.
Yep. Pulls that one right on out.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen you fought so bravely.
Excuse me, but Amy awaits.
I think I'm up.
Bates is here for his money. Bates is here for his money. My bad. That's how you know I don't care about money.
I mean, I was about to take it for you. You clearly don't want it.
It's not that I don't want it, I just don't care about it. But I'll take it. I was right on the street.
Clearly you don't want it.
It's fighting game, man. I'm not playing for money.
You're not winning either.
Mark this day as the day base drop time.
Okay.
I learned something. It was an expensive price. Y'all swerve around the block? Get the brakes? Don't want some time.
It's not over yet.
That's gas money, man. Get back on. Don't place in the game, I don't play no more. Don't spit it all in one place, man. I try not to. All right, have a good ride back up.
Bye.
Take care.
Waiting around. Waiting around.
Yeah, we just need to know who's next. Richard. Oh, I'm staying? Yeah. You got sent the losers. Oh, who's next? Yeah, this guy. You're in next week.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure. My throat's a little raspy, so.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, same. We're already live, I'm guessing.
You should invest in like megaphones or something. That looks like a losing matchup, man.
Huh?
That looks like a losing matchup, man.
ThiccSmitty knocked him in the losers originally. So he knows that there's improvement needed. No. That's just there's a lot of he just got nervous. That's all. I literally waited for him to whiff everything, if you know. Yeah. That's what I'm supposed to do, Raph. Huh? Yeah. Raph has lethal hits. Raphael has a lethal hit for both whiffed vertical, horizontal kicks and grabs, and unblockables and guard breakers. So I can literally, if I know the player well enough, I can just sit there and just wait for them to whiff, which is what I wanted to do in that case. Because if you watch the other tournament, I was like overly aggressive, and it was rude. No, he did great. He's still in it. Probably. We'll see. We'll see how different things go here. He goes autopilot when he gets nervous. Yeah. Siegfried's whole gimmick is he wants you to guess. He's a stance dancer, literally. Anywho. Valdo, Siegfried, any comments?
Say again, Valdo, Siegfried?
Valdo versus Siegfried. Any comments?
There. That's
There,
all
there.
I got.
There.
Just, we'll see. I sure hope you don't whiff nothing.
Huh?
I sure hope you don't whiff nothing.
That mean?
Because it would be kind of sad. No, you got cleaned up from mid-screen. Couple of 6'6" A+ Bs. You know they're coming. You saw them coming. You know they're coming.
Yeah. I saw everything. You got to take into account. I taught him Siegfried, and I secondaried Siegfried since 2. Well, he was Nightmare back then, but like
you don't even have to say that. He thinks too linearly.
Huh?
He thinks too linearly. Like he really wants to damage immediately. Doesn't look for a step or anything. Like very upfront.
Yeah. He's also very nervous because fighting me.
Nervous? What's he nervous about?
Huh?
What's he nervous about?
Oh, okay. So first, this is his first fighting game ever.
Okay.
Ever.
It ain't his first tournament. That was last time.
Yeah. This is his second tournament, and even though he was doing much better in comparison, because when he has the pressure and he's keeping the other person guessing, he fucking loves it, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. You saw him getting excited because he was like, I won. I loved it. I love watching it. I love watching players be rewarded for results and getting hyped about it. And I really don't want to discourage anybody, but he's one of my best friends, and I was like, I want you to understand how you're playing, and I'm going to make sure you know. So him and I are going to be labbing this stuff out later.
Right. Right now, he's got to see if he can make it back to you because he's got to go through this ball that you were talking about, FoolyMcGooly, and the beginning of that was looking kind of rough. I think he could have took the ring out right there if he really wanted it, but brought him back just so he can play with his moves. So
he loves to steal it. He wants to steal his turn back when he doesn't have it.
Just mid-low.
If you notice, he doesn't ever do the Dark Legacy explosion either.
Yeah, that's something that was pointed out. Doesn't use Dark Legacy, only uses meter for supers.
Really heavy on verticals.
And he really likes that string, like 2-2 BBB, like the old school BB. He really loves that, and he usually does the entire string. So something else to be mindful about.
Side step A, I'm liking it.
6A, B
You'll
slot
notice
A.
when the other player gets on the ground, he gets so excited and just starts pushing.
Yeah.
Like that's Siegfried. Siegfried's 50-50 on the ground. He's gonna do a slide to B, or one move he doesn't do. A lot of people say it's unsafe and you shouldn't use it, but it's I'm running it through my head. It's 3B, just that basic stab down that transitions into base stance.
Oh, it's 1B.
1B. Is it 1B?
It's 1B.
Okay, 1B from the left. I was thinking on the right side. Yeah. Obviously, Siegfried's a lot stronger online, I feel like, too.
To some degree, because, you're going to have a harder time just reacting to stuff. You'll see it, but just having the reflex for it. But he's still pretty solid at the end of the day. It's just making the right selection of choices.
Yeah.
That one's looking kind of good. Finally finds a super, and I want to say that's the first
2-1 right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to say that's the first super he's hit the entire time on stream.
Yeah. Back when we weren't streaming, he was landing all of them because people push.
Keep going.
The terrible curse on Soul Calibers. A lot of newer players, and I think I can say that we got a lot of newer players who are still learning the basics of the game, and they seem to forget meter exists.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is, if you're chasing someone on the ground and they have meter, you need to let them get up and just do their thing with punish. And obviously, those characters that love the chase. Personally, when I play Siegfried, you can see my aggression, how I played Siegfried with him. If you watched me, when they're on the ground, I'm drooling. I'm chasing with A slide to B, 1B, just whatever I can get. That little cheeky base stance in the A, hoping they get up real quick and don't duck it. And also, Siegfried got a lot of buffs this last patch.
Yeah, that's like the talk.
Yeah, not helping him as good as, or as great as other players are saying, I feel like, but still, it's so nice to see Siegfried so strong right now. I can't even lie.
It's the scenario where it's one of the rare cases where Siegfried players are like, why did we get this? That's something that you don't see very often.
was like, what? When his base stance B is a guard breaker now.
Yeah.
I remember when the patch list was, it was that tournament in Japan where they were playing the updated patch.
Right.
I was just trying to grab it, whatever I could in Twitter, and he was like, why is that a guard breaker now? And I was like, I need footage. I need to see this. I actually have been playing Siegfried more than Nightmare now. And that's what I wanted. I want them to be equally good. I was feeling like Siegfried was lacking. But then again, he's getting results, so. Yeah, so.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not so much in this game.
Yeah.
Because through all that talk, 2 rounds, and not to see an even game. So maybe Siegfried isn't as good like you were saying.
Yeah. This right here, this basic string, once he pulls him back, goes to the Mantis, he doesn't know what to do with it. He literally could just do this the whole game.
It's happening.
And he is, yeah. I want to yell it. I want to yell what he needs to do.
No coaching.
Yeah, I can't. No coach.
No coaching.
No coach. We gonna clarify that one day.
No coaching.
We gonna clarify our coaching rules.
No coaching.
No coaching.
That's
We
the
ban
rule.
coaching.
No coaching. That's
Can
the
I
rule.
can I write something on a paper airplane and throw it at him? It's not direct coaching.
That's coaching. No coaching.
All right. Coach is here.
Huh?
Coach is here.
But he's not coaching.
We have a tournament. We just say no coaching. He shows up. We're like, get out. Just go.
That's jacked up.
I think he might have hurt us. I think he might have hurt us.
That's 2 back-to-back perfects.
Yeah.
Immediate progress, right? Improvement. He hit him.
The KK. Running KK. Red one behind his element. I gotta steal that back as soon as my match starts though. Oh, you're good. Sorry about that. Just playing with him now. He doesn't know what to do. And now I gotta deal with Evaldo.
Huh?
I don't want to deal with Evaldo.
I'm pretty sure you'll use your defensive mechanics, so you'll be fine.
So the way you saw me playing with him, abusing lethal hits, the auto GIs, not coming out as often as I wanted him to. I've been on purpose trying to reserve the way I play.
Right.
I can't do it with Valdo. I'm just holding guard till I think it's my turn, and that's it. No fancy stuff. Because when I get caught up in this, I get so frustrated, man. As any player would. See, he pretty much did it non-stop this time. Not much to commentate at this point, I feel like.
No, it's a lot of watch, rinse, repeat. Literally getting grinded down. One nickel and dime at a time.
Yeah. Valdo doesn't do that much damage. That's the least I can appreciate.
You didn't save it. Oh, you didn't do this. I got it.
What do we get now? Must have been an accident.
You try to take all the time physically possible. Try to see if
Get your head back in the game, relax.
Try to see if you can piece this puzzle together.
Thought someone did that when they pressed back, and they're like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, it's okay, I needed it too.
This is one of those scenarios where I feel like Smitty's trying to solve a Rubik's Cube, but all it is like the little child blocks with the 4 shapes, and you just put the triangle in the triangle square. he ain't got it right now. It's just like the story of Mantis. And that's, I want to say that's 7 straight rounds.
Yeah. Pull back, 6-6 BB.
Play for
Mantis lethal, A, B, B, B. Pull back, 6-6 BB. Yeah. It happens.
Could have went for another crawl as well, because he's really tuned to holding his block, which is why he got lethal hit last time.
I hate to say it, like, Valdo itself is a gimmick, at least how he wants to play it at this level.
Yes.
Where you acknowledge the difference of skill. It's a scrub killer.
Okay.
Okay.
Finding a little bit of
He
life.
backed up. You saw that?
He stuffed him with the K as well.
Oh, you don't learn to turn. Learn to turn, Baldo. Ari, just Ari. Yeah, there we go.
It's been a long time since we've seen a light over there on the right side, but it's there.
I believe in it still. There's a chance.
You have to. That's your homie.
Oh, I got to. I got to. I also want a good match. Okay. Oh, the whip. The whip. That's so weird because if at any later second that kick would have swung around and got him too.
Right.
I noticed that's his favorite move to approach with as well. Right back at you. Yup. Didn't respect meter. Are we going to see it back?
Yes.
Do you think we're going to see it back? I think we're going to get it back.
Yes.
Well, he wanted it. He wanted it.
He lost the meter for trying it. So, yeah, it's on his mind.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
I guess I'll be heading back over there.
Well, then, see you later.
Who do you want me to play?
Just play ref. Don't sandbag on him. Don't sandbag on him. If you prefer Nightmare, then play Nightmare. Play what you want. Just don't sandbag. Don't sandbag. That's all.
I got 6 matches to find out who I want to play.
Just don't sandbag. Go play. Don't sandbag. Go play. Sandbag. Taking it easy. Don't sandbag him. You've never heard that before? It is grand finals. You made it. You don't have to force it.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Well, here we are. The finale.
Yeah.
Of Soul Calibur.
Literally the grand finale.
It has been a journey. The fact that to see Richard, aka ThiccSmitty, to make the top 3 as causing an upset on Jeshua. To see, like, this is the second tournament.
It is.
First tournament went 2-2, and I'll consider him as a protege underneath Leon, because Leon and him been training. He showed him the ropes here and there. But to see him where he really been taking a lot from what Leon taught him, and he now start understanding more of the fundamentals of the game. Like from jumping from, I think maybe 9th place out of. I'm trying to remember how people signed up last tournament, but from that to top 3, that's a wow. I'm really proud of this guy. Like
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I know along with the patch of free whatnot, but still, the fact that he has started adapting. So, GG's to him. Unfortunately, they make it to the grand finals. So we now, unfortunately, have FoolyMcGooly versus Leon, who is our current champion. And FoolyMcGooly basically is calling out the fact that he didn't like the fact that he was the only considered. Well, Jeshua considered himself the only bottle in Georgia, and FoolyMcGooly wants to prove himself that he's not the only one. And so far, he's taking a life lead on Leon.
Even he can work out a madness as well, but Leon has one thing that ThiccSmitty didn't have, which is the simple answer. Base 1 answer. How does Baldo play against RE?
Yeah, and right now, still, FoolyMcGooly.
Disgraceful.
He's not letting up. Actually, a little bit different how Gesture he plays according to Gesture. I watched a lot of Gesture streams of how he uses Baldo. I think, well, this is my first time actually seeing him in action with Baldo. I would say he's a little more predictable, I would say, than Gesture.
To some degree, yeah.
But nice reversal edge. Unfortunately, he lost the
It's something that's really got to be on Fooly's mind because is what answers he's going to have against reversal edge. Like, it's going to be nice that with the change that his guard gauge is going to be low, so he also needs to have a guard break combo as well. But he's going to need to find ways around reversal edge because he'll see it very often throughout the entire set.
Right, he found his way around the critical edge, though. With the critical edge.
He still needs one more hit. My bad, he needs 2 more hits. Can't find it, and guess what? Here we are again for the round.
But let's see. Leon used the kick to end the round. Okay.
And I mean, that's the point. Like, it looks so big that he hit the critical edge, but it wasn't enough to kill. So again, he's playing in the reversal edge. That's something that really got to be on his mind. You know, that's like the base level anti-Baldo mechanic in the game. And like, if you can't beat that, this character seems so pitiful.
Oh yeah. I mean, he has a lot of gimmicks and stuff that he takes advantage of. But that was not enough for Leon because he got that was a perfect round. Ugh. And that would be already game 1.
To remember me.
I think we felt like we talked for like 30 seconds already. The game is over. But nevertheless, Leon trying to maintain his record of win streak. This is the 3rd tournament in the ranking series.
Right.
So of course, at this point, if he keeps it up, with enough points, it'd be hard for him to try to be knocked down in rank or 2. So, but we'll see.
Do not delude.
FoolyMcGooly can adjust from that first game. All right. Once again, like the last game, first round, FoolyMcGooly trying to take a good lead. Oh, but a reversal edge from Leon though.
Fooly, he had his head, he didn't have a follow-up for it. So that alone tells me that not only is he not prepared for reversal edge by itself, he doesn't have his options really down pat. So yeah, that alone makes this really hard for him. Like, I get the impression that he hasn't come across a lot of people who just reversal edge against him, so he's not really prepared for it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, right now, Leon basically, I don't know, that was a little trouble, but first round, Silk will go to FoolyMcGooly. I think the way he had to adjust the way he had played against this Baldo compared to Joshua. But even though that, remember that in the first round, FoolyMcGooly had to play against Leon early on, and Leon took him 2-0. So I think FoolyMcGooly took a lot from the last game, and now start applying more. Not gonna work this time.
Not at all.
Leon was ready for it.
Easy lead position for that, but even with that, Fooly, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, Joshua does that too. I know.
Putting him down, taking the same 3B. And yo, he actually found a class for that. Don't think that was on purpose, but he was still hammering through.
All right, can get some wall though. How much pressure will apply it, and look like Baldo can't really take it, but reversal of table have turned. Ooh, that counter hit though.
That was really ambitious because, like, at most he's even. Like, it's either even or -8 at that point. So the shot of die from there is a little too much.
Yeah. Leon has the best. In general, though, I just know that it's the 3rd time Leon had lost to that reversal edge game. Like, he used reversal edge at the right time, but as far as like guessing games like rock paper scissors, he's been losing against FoolyMcGooly.
But the losses haven't meant too much. I mean, he lost the entire game, but like he's not losing so much from the reversal edge. Like, it's a little bit of momentum,
right?
But he hasn't there hasn't been a full confirm from him. So it's actually a really good out for him. It's either that or just take the pressure on his guard gauge. So.
Yeah, I know FoolyMcGooly, or Baldo rather, is one of those characters that has a lot of guesses that mix up, where you go low and mid, which way you go. He's one of those tricky characters. Ooh, that's a change.
He was just telling me that he likes Nightmare against Waldo more so than Raph. Which
Yeah, he actually did say that Raphael's a little bit low tier. He's viable, but compared to the rest of the cast in the recent patch, he basically he has some tough matchups. He has some good matchups as far as the knowledge from against Baldo in this iteration. I'm not exactly sure, but I think Nightmare might be a better fit. Basically, Nightmare can keep him enough range, but Leon rushing in, trying to put pressure and not working in his favor up to now.
And that right there is like just a clear sign of why he wants to play Nightmare. Just wants to play a lot of the high risk, high reward that he gets. Flapjack as well.
Right. And let's not forget. Yeah, and let's not forget that Nightmare has a few tricks of his own. A lot of things though, that's the thing Baldo can be good against, is that he can duck a lot of Nightmare stuff. Which is the problem with Nightmare. So I'm not sure if FoolyMcGooly would know, but it doesn't matter as he is dominating this round so far and making Leon play the guess the game on his own.
Friday.
But seeing the change the tides, maybe in his favor.
He took the
Once
meter away
again.
from him.
Oh, he caught the wake up.
Bunch of mids for breakfast. And I'm pretty sure that Fooly wasn't even blocking because again, like just the fact that he lost me, you're trying to super off his bad. Okay.
Wait. Okay. Wait. I mean.
Yeah.
I think he said no less than like 20 words. And that was the end of the round.
It be like that sometimes, especially on that stage. I think that's like the smallest stage now that they made the.
Yeah, that's
whatever the Egypt stage is called. I forget what it's called. They made it bigger, so I want to say that's the smallest stage now.
Fair enough.
But no matter what we think, the one thing we do know is Leon, one game away from taking the entire tournament.
Oh yeah.
3 straight, you said? If he gets this, 3 straight first place.
Yep. Ooh. All right. Put a little bit equal footing. FoolyMcGooly go in. Just make sure to get all his guarantees on the ground, not bounce. Oh, he missed the whiff on the horizontal for Leon.
Nice check.
Wow. Yeah, good timing.
That's something you got to be really into. Like Leon is a big proponent to where if he whiffs a move or it's on block and it's like the -8 range where you're really like enticed to swing.
Right.
You look for the GIs.
All right. And FoolyMcGooly doing his crawls. All right. Oh, he went with the stomp. Sometimes he'll fake it out. All right.
Okay. Good 3B. Tech drop. Stood him back up. But he's not ready for the back turn. Vengeance. Dire vengeance.
And the thing about it, like, normally as a Nightmare, you would think you would use your horizontals and use verticals to keep away. You know, against a Baldo who would try to approach it in certain ways, you use like more verticals to stop his approaches. However, FoolyMcGooly would punish with a critical edge. All right, what's the mix-up? Ooh, wasn't close enough. Get the ice cream scoop, and once again another use, but it works this time. 2 for 2 in this round.
The question is again, how is he going to close it out? And he can't get in to do a OP.
Oh, just tightly.
I think the only reason that happened is because he tried to do dire vengeance off his back. If he would have just stood up, he would have been fine.
Right, from the last attempt, he wasn't close enough.
Go 4K straight to that. Okay. And I remember when there was a point in time with the man is 3K. It GI'd everything.
Ooh.
But it's not GI'ing enough because with that Leon consistently taking his 3rd straight first place here at Reboot. FoolyMcGooly getting second place. But still, the talk of the night is ThiccSmitty being able to close out with third.
$31.50. I've been, well, yep. At this point, Leon looked like he want to run away with this tournament series.
Stack is back.
And shortly after this, we are definitely going to have Tekken top 3. And right now, I'm going to play a few little intermission to. So we might have some more people on the mic. Stay tuned for more action.
I owe you 5, so subtract 5 from that.
So I just have like congestion all the time. I just have congestion all the time. Yeah. That's my life.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. We was over by down there on Riverside. I was like, man, let me swerve through, man. I knew I was gonna be a little late.